Just a quick announcement before we start this episode. This coming Saturday, July 4th, 2026, Isaac and I will be attending Anime Expo 2026 in our home city of Los Angeles, California. While we don't have a panel this year, we will be roaming the con grounds, offering mobile Gundam trivia questions to anyone who wants to play on camera. So if you're going to be at Anime Expo this Saturday, be on the lookout for us in our bright green Zaku hats and come try your hand at Gundam trivia. And as always, you might just win a prize. Hope to see some of you there.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Colony Drop, your favorite Gundam podcast. My name is Isaac.
And my name is Brian, and this is a podcast where we talk about anything and everything related to the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise. From the anime to the movies, to the music, to the models, to the lore, to the food, Isaac. Even the food, ladies and gentlemen, it's the food episode!
Oh my god, one of our rare food episodes, Brian. Look at that. It's back, everybody. Hope you wanted seconds, because here we are. Or thirds or fourths. I don't even know what number of food this is.
We've worked food into the other ones at some point, but I don't think we've ever had a dedicated one to food, right?
Very true. No, we didn't. I think maybe the biggest ones we did were the Gundam theme park, where you have to talk about food because people aren't going to show up and like not eat.
Right.
And then also the hotel, the Gundam hotel experience, which it's a hotel. You have to feed people, especially if they're locked in there in this experience. So yeah, we're now full circle, Brian, with a very special episode today. What is the theme, Brian?
We are calling it Gundam Iron Chef, Isaac.
What's it?
Named after the famous show Iron Chef.
Yes.
If you've never heard of Iron Chef, listeners, this is a very famous show, started in like the early to mid 90s, and then it was ported over to the United States on the Food Network.
Right.
Which, as far as I know, that's kind of where Alton Brown became famous.
True.
He was the kind of, would you call him, like the reporter on the show?
He was like half an MC because... Right. All right, listeners. Oh, God. We have to go into it.
Yeah, paint the Iron Chef picture for them.
All right. So there's the Japanese show Iron Chef, right?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, they dubbed it and put it on Food Network. And this, of course, listeners, if you're Gen Z or Alpha, this was back in the day when like people had TV channels. Yes. You know, and you had to go to like different numbers and stuff like that to watch different things. And one of those channels was called Food Network. And it talked about food and showed you how to cook food. And it was all about food. So, of course, they had this Japanese show on with English dubbed. It was Iron Chef. You know, these chefs would show up on the show. They'd challenge, like, you know, one of the Japanese Iron Chefs. And it's kind of very cinematic. Like, these chefs would rise out of the ground. And there was, like, the Chinese chef, and he's great at Chinese cuisine. Yep. There's the Japanese chef, and he's great at Japanese cuisine. There's the French chef, and he's great at French cuisine. An Italian chef was there sometimes. It really depends. They had, like, a whole roster. And you'd challenge which one, and then you'd battle it out. And then, like, they had this very stylized master of ceremonies guy who's kind of the character. Yeah, he's like the chairman. They call him the chairman. He has, like, at the beginning of each show, he, like, unveils underneath, like, this blanket the theme ingredient, the secret ingredient nobody knew about. And, like, oh, today's ingredient is pork. Oh, my God. And then, you know, oh, today's theme ingredient is, like, black hens from Spain. They're like, oh, my God. Oh, you know, it's red octopus. Like, oh, you know, so the hells have to prepare a dish around that that type of cuisine, and the food ingredient is almost always in every dish. And then, you know, at the end they present it to a group of judges who are usually some of them are food critics, but others are celebrities or, you know, athletes, some random VIPs, things like that. They try all the food, they give the rating, and then at the end, you know, they crown who's the Iron Chef, who did you defeat the Iron Chef, and all that. So the American version was almost identical, all right, except they had like their own master of ceremonies, who's this actor, what was his name? Mark Dacascos, I think?
I don't know. You know what? I almost chiefly watched the Japanese version.
Yeah, me too. And nothing against the chefs or anything on the American version, but the Japanese version, just because of how distinct it was, it's a completely different culture, the production value on it, and like just the different approach to it, the ingredients even that they got. Yeah. It was a much more entertaining show, I feel, than the American one, which was, you know, very Americanized. It didn't have the same magic.
Yeah, it didn't have the same charm. There was not that the dubbing was the best dubbing in the world, but that was part of what made the show fun. You know, it's just the overall Japanese attitude was a little more fun.
Yeah. In the American version, there was, of course, the master of ceremonies. It was kind of an actor, pretended like the other chairman in the Japan show was his uncle. And then there's also Alton Brown, who would kind of walk among the chefs as they're preparing, and their teams as they're preparing the cuisine. And he would give like a very technical breakdown on certain things because that's Alton Brown's style. He has this other show on Food Network at the time called, I think, Good Eats, where he would really go to technical science of like, why do you want the crust to turn brown or golden brown, things like that, or what happens when you're cooking a certain dish and it begins changing color, and why does that affect flavor? All these other things he would talk about. So he is very much kind of a co-host on the show. And it followed the same format. The chefs show up, they challenge other chefs, and then they present their cuisine. There's a rating, and the judges decide who wins. So today, for Gundam Iron Chef, we're going to do the same thing. Isn't that right, Brian?
That is correct. I didn't stick to one consistent ingredient, though. Did you?
No, and hang on, listeners, this is kind of something that happened once or twice, a few times maybe in Iron Chef, the show, where like they had like, I don't know, semi-championships or something like that, season championships or something, where almost all bets were off. Like you just cook, and then like, we'll see who wins.
Right.
So I kind of took the same approach too, Brian, where it wasn't so much an ingredient that was a factor, but my unique chefs that I chose for each dish.
Oh, you chose actual chefs. Oh, okay.
I sure did. For your consideration, Chairman Brian, I present to you the Zeonic chef team of Iron Chef Zeon.
I love it. Are you going to give the chefs with each dish, or are you going to give them all
absolutely,
up front?
Brian.
Oh, okay.
Each chef was assigned a dish. If I may present them, please, to you, sir, Chairman. Please welcome my Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Makuve, Iron Chef Garma, Iron Chef Kaisilia, Iron Chef Dozel, Iron Chef Girin, and Iron Chef Dagwin.
Wow. Okay, well, I actually did come up with 6 chefs.
Oh my God.
I was like, what would the Gundam Iron Chefs be? So I will, I guess, also present my Gundam Iron Chefs.
Oh my God, here they come for the good guys.
Tamura, who was the white-based chef, the salt guy. So he's on my team.
Mr. Burger.
Yes. Okay. I have Saichi on my team because he was an excellent chef in G Gundam, if you recall. I have Atra from Iron Blooded Orphans. She's all things baking. We have, and I got some advice from the internet.
Uh-oh.
One of the top listed Gundam chefs is Christina McKenzie from 0080 because she makes great hamburgers.
I don't remember her making a hamburger.
She makes Bernie burgers.
Okay, that's right.
We also have Seabook Arno, the bread baker. Retires from piloting.
Fake bread.
And we have Lacus from Gundam Seed Freedom. She had that amazing spread. Yeah, sorry, Lacus. I'm still old school Lacus. She had that amazing spread for Kira in their house.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah. That was too much food, if we recall.
True. And then I had 2 nominations for who would be my Alton Brown. You'd either have Stalker from G Gundam, the G Gundam announcer, or for some reason, I feel like Keith from 0083 would be a really good Iron Chef announcer.
Because he brings Elton Brown energy.
Yes.
He's got the glasses. He's kind of friendly. I can't argue with it there. But you know what? You'd have to send them both in because Stalker would be the chairman.
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
Over the top showy, but he's not going to do the technical interview that Keith could do.
He won't be doing the food chemistry like Alton Brown would be doing.
No. Oh, that's great, Brian. I like your setup. I like how everyone you sent forward as an Iron Chef for your side, not only are they good guys, but true to form, Brian. General Brian over there with the forces of light and hope. But they also have clear experience. Wow. I congratulate you.
Man,
that's pretty good.
Good thing I prepped that list of chefs. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a team.
You just realize you're facing off like Zeon High Command.
It's a tough crew to go against. They've been eating royal Zeon cuisine their whole lives.
Not their whole lives. Remember, there was that limbo period where they weren't quite in charge.
That's true.
Well, right. Brian.
I have 6 dishes. Are we going to go, should we trade off, or you want to just go through your whole thing?
Brian, I think we need to trade off. I put my dishes in order of when they should be eaten.
Sure.
Essentially, the appetizers, the hors d'oeuvres, sir, advancing forward through the main entree, all the way leading up to a delicious, delectable dessert, Brian. I'd like us to go tit by tit. Or sorry, tit by tit. Gigi, are you here already?
I'm gonna put in some boing sounds.
Tit by tat. Excuse me. You go tit by tit too. I mean,
can't wait to find a sound effect for that. It's gonna be great.
Some women in our teams here. Everybody's welcome. Oh boy, we can go tit by tat as we go through our list. I have 6 chefs. Each chef has prepared one dish, Brian.
Okay.
So I have 6 dishes. How many do you have?
I have 6 as well. I have one
Oh
soup,
my God.
1 appetizer, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts.
Listeners, we are evenly matched right out the gate. It might be up to you, listeners, to be our judges. Brian, let the battle begin. A la cuisine.
All right, Isaac. The first thing I'm sending out is a soup. Okay, you always start with a soup or a salad, and today I went with a soup. This one we are calling the Mad Angler soup.
Oh my God.
It is basically a dumpling soup with pot stickers, but the pot stickers are going to be shaped and molded like little Grublo mobile armors.
Wow.
And I thought it would be really fitting because, as we all know, mobile armors just don't win. And so you're just gonna be chewing through all these Grublo mobile armors like they're nothing, just like Amuro does in the 1 Year War. And every bowl of Mad Angler soup is served with special beam saber like chopsticks, because that's how you stab through the mobile armors, with your beam sabers. You cut them right in half, you get them in your little soup spoon, and you just pinch them, just like Amuro does to the Grublo.
Wow, Brian. Well, they'll be at home in the broth. I'll put it that way.
I mean, dumpling soup, everyone likes pot stickers, right? I assume you like dumplings.
As luck would have it, Brian. I'm a bit of a finicky eater.
Yeah.
As my palate moves further and further east. While I do enjoy them sometimes, dumplings, pot stickers, sometimes I'm just not in the mood.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? No.
It just gives you too many bad memories of the 1 Year War. Those little Grublos going down.
Absolutely. Just so many aquatic Xeon suits, Brian. Just sinking down into the depths of the ocean. They're all collecting down there in the trench.
Yep, and the bowl is very deep, so if any Grublos sink, they'll just deposit at the bottom of the ocean, in the bottom of your bowl.
Knowing the Grublos, they'll implode once they reach the bottom of the bowl.
That's true.
Xeon might have a huge number of suits to send in and mobile armors, but they weren't quite engineered to handle like depths that go too deep.
If I could somehow work that into actual food, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't think mini implosions are possible in a normal bowl of soup.
When it's being served, like the instructions are, so you're going to want to keep your dumplings towards the surface of the soup. If they go towards the bottom of the bowl, you might hear a pop and some bubbles.
So that's the first soup.
Nice. Well, Brian, it seems that you're matched by the space fascist force here.
Ooh.
Because Iron Chef Makuve has prepared a soup dish as well, but this time it's accompanied by something else. So, in honor of Gundam's Japanese origins, Iron Chef Makuve has prepared HLV onigiri with the rice made in green tea rice broth to color it green, just like a Xeon HLV. And accompanying the onigiri, Brian, is hot, spicy red nuclear mushroom miso soup. Which I don't think miso soup's ever been colored red, but you know what? Makuve can kind of do what he wants. He's already wearing a unique uniform with an ascot.
You can make it happen. Just put some of it's spicy, right? So you just put some of the chili stuff in it, the chili oil.
Absolutely. There you go. A bit of sriracha in there. So there you go. You got your little green onigiri in the shape of an HLV. Maybe there's like a salmon in the middle shaped like a mobile suit. Or how about a nice little pickled red plum? Huh? The pickled Japanese plum that's sometimes in onigiri. That'd be great. And you finish it up with the hot spicy red nuclear mushroom miso soup. In honor of Makuve's attempt to use a nuclear weapon.
Do you think you could use the red sauce to draw like a radiation marker on it or something?
Oh, that'd be great. Or when it's served, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like they're able to like kind of paint with like coffee.
Right.
You could put a nuclear symbol.
Because it's an HLV too, I feel like you need to serve it on something that looks like the booster firing, like underneath it. I think that could be fun too. Some sort of like, I don't know, vegetable platter.
A red pepper plate.
Yeah, just like a bunch of reds and yellows.
I like it. Yeah, that'd be great.
How many HLV onigiris do I get in like one serving? Do I get like a group of 3?
No, I think you're going to get one.
Oh, like one big one.
Yeah, the one designed for anime where like the samurai's eating it while walking. Like that's his lunch because it's big enough for his hand.
Got it. Okay.
And you only need one because there's more food coming. We have 5 more dishes.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. I do love a good onigiri. It's a great snack, especially if you go to Japan. It's a good snack to get from like a vendor. You can eat it on the go a little bit, although you're not supposed to eat and walk in Japan. But
you're a gaijin, Brian. I'm sure they look the other way and like, they're like, whatever. He's gonna mess up socially anyways.
Hey, when I was there, I wore my Dodger hat the whole time. Got a lot of respect. This was before Shohei, but still, they love their baseball over there. So
really, okay, interesting. I'll keep that in mind when I go.
With your oversized hat,
my giant Dodgers. No, the samurai Dodger.
The samurai Dodger hat. Yeah, there's a few of those. Yeah, they look cool.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm next gonna have Tamura, the white base chef. He's gonna send out dish number 2.
Oh my god.
This is our appetizer, and this is called the Charburger Squad with Kira's Freedom Fries. Okay.
Oh my god.
And this is a set of 3 sliders, 2 of which have green buns, so like green dyed buns, and 1 of which in the middle has a red bun. The red slider is always cooked rare, so it's pink on the inside, while the other 2 are, medium or whatever. And the red one is perhaps even Wagyu, whereas the others are not. So you got your 2 green zakus, and you got your red zaku for char. One of the greens is served already cut in half with a beam knife left on the plate to commemorate that first zaku. The top of the buns are obviously decorated like the zaku face. So we got either a sauced on mono eye pattern or maybe like a burned in one. You can kind of like burn the toast in a certain pattern. And then also we're gonna have to have the red bun because it's Char's slider. That has to have a commander antenna. So we're going to perhaps put a little, like a cheese tweel in it to represent the Zaku commander antenna. And then perhaps my favorite part is it's got to come with fries. If you have a burger, got to have fries here in America. So
really.
And what was the, remember when we were mad at the French for a while? We called them freedom fries.
That's right.
Or I guess we're back to that period now, but it takes on a new meaning here. Freedom fries. They gave me a new idea. We're gonna call them, aka the beam spam fries. You're gonna get a side of skinny, multicolored fries spamming out of a center container or carton that's shaped like one of the Freedom's, rail cannons or beam cannons or whatever. It's gonna look exactly like Kira's beam spam. When he just like points all of his guns, fires all these multicolored beams. Those are gonna be your fries. So you're gonna have a side of Kira's Freedom Fries with the Charburger Squad.
Oh my god. Wow, Brian. That's a lot of burger, but I love the uniqueness.
It's a shareable. You share it with the table.
Certainly. And I mean, sliders, in my experience, they kind of run the gamut in terms of what you're actually being served.
Sure.
Right? Sometimes you're given little bites. Other times you're given a slider and you're like, this is almost a full burger.
Some people overdo it. They're supposed to be small. They're not supposed to be the main burger, but
right. If anything, make them smaller. But I like the uniqueness of each slider, Brian. It's brilliant. It's also fun. After the episode of Iron Chef Gundam, this might be successful enough that we just port it on over to Gundam Land.
Oh, there you go. Absolutely. The worst part about sliders, Isaac, is when they end up being better than whatever you ordered for your main course.
Yeah, that's never good.
Because then you're just full of regret. Like, well, I wish I just had another plate of sliders.
Yeah, excuse me. Can you take this back and just bring me more sliders? And tell whoever's at the slider station to keep doing what they're doing.
Promote them. Fire the other person.
All tips going to him or her.
Tamura from 0079 knows what he's doing. And by the way, clearly these will be well salted.
I was about to say, that was my next question. I was going to say, is he going to put salt on these? Or is this going to be kind of like, you add the salt or something?
No, it'll be well salted throughout, but then it has to have that decorative salt on top.
Ah, okay. The big chunks.
And even on the red one, on the Char one, you could even do the pink Himalayan salt if you're trying to be fancy. That would fit right in.
Yeah, there you go. The pink fits.
Yes, there you go. All right, number 2.
Yes, here we go. Iron Chef Garma, what are you presenting? Oh, look, Brian, it's Iron Chef Garma. He's presenting a flaky, delicate spinach feta empanada that easily falls apart, just like his lagoon. So it's not served with any type of sauce to dip in, okay, because it has zero substance, just like Garma. Got cheese, spinach. It's wrapped in a flaky empanada made out of like a phyllo dough, maybe a puff pastry, and that's about all you get from Garma. Thanks, Garma. It falls apart when you lift it off the plate.
Is it like dyed purple like his hair at all or something?
Ideally, yes, but my logistics kind of fell apart there because I was thinking to myself, can ube or taro go into a dough? I don't think it can.
Yeah, it might be a little sticky.
Not successfully. So, but the lagoon was kind of green. So I guess if you had like a spinach consistency kind of close to the outside of the wrap itself, the phyllo dough, you'd still see enough of the green. You'd be like, okay, this is kind of lagoon shaped. It's grama. It works.
Can we stamp it with a Xeon toasted emblem?
That'd be great. Yeah. Maybe like a dusting of something on top, right? Like the stencil.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go. That'd be good. Black pepper or something. Because he's about to be burned black.
Dusted with the ashes of Garma.
There you go. Oh, Garma. Always take more guards. Why was he by himself? It just never makes sense. All right. What's next, Brian? Send out your next chef.
All right. We have entree number 1 here, Isaac. This was maybe not as highbrow enough for Iron Chef, but I thought it was fun. So this was one of the first things I thought of. And this is a Gundam Poke Bowl. It's going to be basically consisting of sushi rice in the shape of the RX-78's face in a bowl. And where there's red, we're going to have tuna. Where there's yellow, we're going to have the egg sushi or the tamago. And then when there's black, we're going to have seaweed or the nori. And so you can arrange those and to make a RX-78 face in your poke bowl. Now, the big thing is the V-fin, Isaac, because obviously that defies physics a little bit. So rice is not going to stick up like that. So for that, I'm thinking we can use, like long cuts of Japanese daikon radishes. Those are always good. I like daikon radishes. Stick those into the rice. Those will stick very well, especially you can cut them real long. They can go all the way into the bowl. It's also going to be served with a special beam saber handled chopsticks that are pushed down into the bowl as if they're coming out of the backpacks. You know how they're like plugged into the backpacks on the RX-78. So if you put the chopstick holders or chopstick, handle grips sticking out like that in the back, it looks just like the RX-78. And then underneath the face is all the rest of the fish and the vegetables, all the good stuff. And then, Isaac, my favorite part of this, have you ever been to birthday parties where they use the flickery trick candles that don't go out?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to stick those right where the Vulcan holes are on the head, and I'm going to light them right when it's served to you so that it looks like it's shooting its Vulcans at you.
Oh, that's pretty fun. I like that. A harmless entertainment piece. I like that.
Yes. It won't last long because once you start digging in, the face is going to disappear. But hey, for those first, minute or two until the candles go out, I think it'll be a good time.
Oh, God. That's great, Brian. I like that you use poke because I want to say it's increasingly popular.
Yes.
It's, what would I even describe it as? Sushi as a bowl?
Yeah, I mean, I guess listeners, if you don't know what poke is, poke is popular here in America because we like to just put sauce all over our sushi, which the Japanese are not as big of a fan of doing, but poke is really easy to put sauce on. People just sauce the hell out of all of them these days. It takes less care to make it because they can just chop up the fish and dump it in.
Yeah, there's no cooking.
Yeah, well, I'd hope not.
What's good about it, too, is it's a visual Gundam dish.
Yes.
Like, it can be assembled with the pre-cut pieces. So visually, you just look down and you see the Gundam looking back at you.
That's right. Yeah, and it's a known shape, so you can know it's the RX-78, and then that way you can teach your chefs. You need X amount of squares of the seaweed, and they have to go like this. And you need the egg, so it's all doable. It's mass producible. It can be done.
That. Yeah, it would go perfectly well at Gundam Land.
Until some kid gets scared of the Vulcan candles and we have to discontinue those. But if you get it when it first goes on sale, I guarantee it'll be a good time.
Some dumb kid picks one up and puts it in his mouth, and now we have a lawsuit.
All right, Isaac. You have an entree coming, I bet, here.
That's right, Brian. I want you to sit down, take your napkin, fold it across your lap, and prepare for something pristinely elegant from the one and only Iron Chef Lady Kycelia.
Ooh.
Oh, Lady Kycelia, look what she's serving us now, Brian. It's double G gas foam made from fugu filet, which provides a gastronomic numbing sensation to the lips and the mouth, which you get when you consume fugu, which is puffer fish, that poisonous puffer fish from Japan that can only be prepared by a certified master chef so that he doesn't kill you with the poison from the fish. In addition to that, Brian, in addition to the foam of the fugu fillet itself, you're also getting 9 varieties of different octopus tentacles in honor of the many aquatic mobile suits of Xeon, Brian. And each one of these octopus tentacles goes with its own white wine sauce that's been uniquely made for that type of octopus tentacle, Brian. 9 tentacles, 9 sauces, all for Xeon, all to honor our aquatic mobile suit armada and roster, Brian.
Wow, that is some highbrow stuff right there. Pufferfish, I did not expect that today.
Only the finest, Brian, from Lady Caecilia.
That does seem like something she would eat. You know, that you would require the Xeon royal chef to be preparing.
Might be something she has Garen to eat too if she has her chance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that how she researched as like a backup plan to kill Garen?
That was plan B, C, and D. He's gonna have to eat something sometime.
How do you envision this being served? Is like the pufferfish in the middle, and then the tentacles are coming out from there, or the tentacles around in a circle pointing up, or what does this look like?
I'd kind of visualized it more as almost a rectangular long tray. And across that would be sort of the arsenal of tentacles, right?
Oh, okay.
And then the little mini bowl or tray of their accompanying wine sauce, right? And then also at the end, perhaps the left or the right far end, that would be like your ramekin of the gas foam itself, which is created from a fugu using, gastronomy.
Sure.
So that's how it is. You get your little octopus tentacle. Oh, this white wine sauce is a little spicy. I think I'll numb myself down. And then you get a little bit of the foam. You get the next tentacle. You dip it in the white sauce. Ooh, this is nice and sweet. I wonder what the next one is. I better kind of use the foam as a palate cleanser and numb myself down. Bring myself back to zero, and then you go on and you go on, you go on. So a bit of a back and forth almost, you're using up the foam as you go. And before you know it, you've been gassed.
Yeah, so 2 things. One, this reminds me of maybe like a movie like John Wick or something where they present the person with a row of weapons to choose from, like perhaps knives. And here those knives would be your octopus tentacles, which kind of fits Caecilia because she was always trying to find the right tool for the job, right? She was trying to, she had her little new type squadron. And then 2, it occurs to me that if some people died eating this pufferfish, I don't think she would care much. She would just say, well, they weren't strong enough to hack it through through this course.
I hope no one dies. But you know what? If they do, now we know it'll work on Garen.
Oh, there you go. It's all research at the end of the day.
Exactly, yeah. Hope you liked your food.
Wow. There you go.
On to the next chef, Brian. Who, from the forces of light and hope, across all the universal centuries and all the different Gundam universes will you be bringing forward today?
Oh man, I don't know who's going to send this one out because it should definitely come from a good guy from the Federation. So it's going to come from Christina from 0080.
The Slugger.
I call this entree the solar system.
Oh my god.
And every piece of this is going to be cooked by direct, intense heat from above.
Wow.
So the main star of it is there's a fish, Isaac, called the sole. Sole. And we're going to have blackened sole.
Wow.
And it's going to have Cyclops tomatoes, Co's carrots, and then a spicy sauce, and also some bread. So let's go one ingredient at a time here. So the sole is going to be blackened because it was hit by the solar ray, or the solar system, obviously. When the waiter brings it to you, he sets the dish down, and then he gets out. I assume that you've gone to something like Benihana, Isaac, where they do little things with your food, right?
Absolutely. What's that style called? Shibachi, right? Or hibachi.
Hibachi, yeah.
Shibachi.
Shibachi. It's like anyway, it's like shibari and hibachi. That's a different type of meal.
I guess the one I went to didn't want to pay for the patent, so they did something else.
Isaac went to a combination dinner / like erotic show.
Oh yeah, put the shrimp in my mouth. You put the little volcano onion on your tit tats. It's tit for tit, Brian.
Tit for tit. So he puts the dish down, and he gets out like a big flashlight, and he shines it on your dish for 10-15 seconds before he lets you eat to show that the solar system has hit this dish. So again, it's gonna have blackened sole. I love blackened fish, so that this is gonna be good. It's gonna be topped with a spicy roasted red chili sauce. The Cyclops tomatoes, I want broiled tomatoes, Isaac, so hot that they're about to pop, just like they got hit by the Cyclops system.
Really? Wow.
You know how like when you blister a tomato? That's what I want. I want the little tomatoes, and I want them blistering hot.
You know what, Brian? I think you want each of these tomatoes to be like that tomato Denethor in Lord of the Rings puts in his mouth.
Jesus, yes, exactly. There you go.
Before it just bursts out of his mouth with the warm juice.
That's right. I want it so that if you poke it with a toothpick, it explodes, with flavor.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And then just two other things. We got Co's roasted carrots, and it's going to be roasted carrots, with some nice glaze on them. And the waiter is forced to tell you a joke about or otherwise make fun of Co's performance in 0083. So he's basically roasting Co and his carrots at the same time.
Co can't catch a break.
And then finally, it will have crispy bread burned by Atra. It was one of her mistakes. And instead of a toothpick, Isaac, I'm a sucker for, those sandwiches, the deli sandwich with the toothpicks in them.
Oh.
But instead of a toothpick, it's going to be a mini Dane's leaf stuck in the bread.
Wow. A mini Dane's leaf stuck in the bread.
To sop up all of your solar system juices.
That wouldn't be that hard to make shape-wise, right? We're essentially, it's almost like a letter A?
You could modify a toothpick. You just, get the frilly toothpick maker to make a few changes, and you're good.
Man, that sounds delicious, Brian. I have to say.
I'm hungry now after this episode.
When you said heat from above, are you imagining that it's prepared by a broiler?
Yes, absolutely.
Ah, nice. A hottest broiler possible, a solar broiler.
Yes, it has to go. All the things have to go into the broiler right before they come out, so it's hot on the surface right before you get it.
I like it, man. That sounds good. I'd like myself some blackened fish. It's been a while since I had blackened fish, and I gotta say, last time I had it, I really enjoyed it.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, Isaac. Entree 2.
Well, 2 can play at that game, Brian, because out next is Iron Chef Dozel. And Iron Chef Dozel has prepared a sizzling Solomon seared ahi tuna because he's going to be sleeping with the fishes pretty shortly since he does not survive the battle.
Spoilers.
So this ahi tuna is seared in honor of Solomon, which was also seared by the solar system itself during that climactic battle.
Yes.
And it's served as one of our lighter entrees, a fish dish for this middle part of the battle.
I love it. Now, it's got to come with some Solomon sea salt, of course.
Ooh, that'd be great.
It's got to have a sprinkle of that.
Some Shoal Zone salted sauce.
There you go. I'm a sucker for alliteration, so I'm already on board with this just based on all the, what was it, the Sizzling Solomon seared ahi tuna. Oh, there you go.
Everything we're making is going to be great at Gundam Land.
It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be super expensive and not mass producible at all, but it's going to be fantastic.
But you know what? Well, actually, searing ahi tuna, can't you kind of get that out the door quick? Because we're not cooking the whole thing.
That's true.
Right?
Are you serving this tuna in any particular shape? Does it look like a big zom or anything?
I'd imagine it'd be like sometimes you go to a restaurant and they have unusually shaped plates.
Sure.
This plate would be almost diamond or trapezoidal in honor of Solomon itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the actual asteroid. Yeah.
The shape of it, which Solomon is actually a very symmetrical shape, compared to a Bawaku, which looks kind of bizarre. Or Luna 2 also looked bizarre. Axis, bizarre. There's not a lot of symmetrical asteroids out there except Solomon. So in this case,
I think you mean Conpei Island, or
Confeito
Island. Confeito Island.
Confeito.
It should come with the confetti candy for dessert.
Confetti candy.
That's what it's named after. Confeito. It's the rock candy.
It's named after the Japanese rock candy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a good idea, but I think the flavors would clash.
Oh, that's true.
It would work. It'd be funny, but the flavors would also clash.
You're given in a bag to go home with. Because, they lost the war, right?
A little like Maneva and her mom getting the hell out of there.
It's the pieces of Confeito.
I like that, man. My headcanon, Brian, now that you bring up Confeito, is the full name would be Confeito Island.
Yes.
However, that gets just shortened down to Conpei Island. And then, of course, other people just call it Conpei eventually, depending on what series you're watching.
I don't know. I'm just going to call it Solomon. We're just going to be a
Xeon. Is the better name.
A Xeon purist.
Yeah. I mean, well, they renamed Bawaku also, but nobody really...
Yeah, no one cares about the Gate of Zidane. Yeah, whatever.
Jamatov might, but yeah.
You lost Jamatov.
What's next, Brian?
All right, so now we're entering dessert. You've filled up on my poke bowl and my blackened fish. So now we're hitting some hardcore desserts here. So
here we go.
I'm going to serve the lighter dessert first. And this one was obvious to me. This is the first thing I thought of, Isaac. I don't know what your favorite popsicle is, Probably a loaded question. My favorite, though, has always been Big Sticks. They go by different names. I always learn them as Big Sticks. They are the large shaft-like popsicles that are orange and pineapple flavored. They're much bigger than normal popsicles. Do you know which ones I'm talking about?
I sure do, Brian. They're big. They're long.
They are.
They maintain the full cylinder shape all the way to the end to end. And the color of themselves is almost a swirl.
Yes.
A cascading, kind of chaotic, colorful swirl. The consistency isn't a solid liquid. It's almost more of a I don't want to say grit to it, but almost a closer to a frozen foamy texture in a way.
Especially once you've been sucking on them for a while. They soften
That's
up.
right, Brian. Especially when you've been sucking on them for a while.
That is right. And so when I thought we need Beam Saber Big Sticks, Isaac.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
These will come in 4 flavors. There will be a pink flavor for new type strawberry. There will be a green flavor for Zero System lime. There will be a yellow flavor for Dom Dom pineapple.
Wow.
There will be blue for raspberry wave rider. And then always the worst part about Big Sticks was not actually anything to do with the popsicle, but it was with the handle. The handle was always too small for the size of Big Stick that was, in front of your mouth.
Right, for the duration. Yeah.
And so they will all be served with a sort of plastic Beam Saber holder styled like the handle from their respective mobile suit. So if you buy Dom Dom Pineapple, you get a Dom holder. If you buy the Zero System Lime, you get the Wing Zero Beam Saber. If you get new type Strawberry, you get an RX-78 one. Or you can buy the deluxe and get the new Gundam one from Charged Counterattack. If you buy Raspberry Wave Rider, you get a Zeta one from the Blues in the Sentinel series. And I like that because you can serve those handles. That can be a collector's item too, Isaac. It's like when you buy the collector's mug, the souvenir mug.
Yeah.
You get a collector souvenir Beam Saber handle, which I think is way more fun than a mug.
Wow. That sounds pretty great, Brian. You've taken, dare I say, an American classic, at least a SoCal classic, and you've modernized it. You dressed it up. You brought it into the real world. You've made it better, and you've made it through Iron Chef Gundam.
That was my goal, Isaac. I was just trying to bring the joy of big, long popsicle sticks to the world. And I would like to say their Big Sticks are maybe not my favorite popsicle, but I would say they're one of the best ones you can get from the grocery store. There are other popsicles that are probably better, but you can only typically buy those like from the ice cream guy.
All right. I'm going to go down the tangent and hold your hand for a little bit, Brian.
Okay.
Let's hear some of these other popsicles, whether they're from a grocery store or a ice cream man or not, wherever.
Sure, absolutely. So some of my favorites are what I would call the bomb pops. Those are the red, white, and blue ones. Those
Rocket
are always
Pops.
good. Yes, Rocket Pops, another name. They have red ones that are sour called cherry bombs. The same shape as the Rocket Pops, but it's a sour popsicle and it's all cherry. Those are delicious. I very rarely see those anymore. I don't know if they make them anymore. Those may be a bygone popsicle at this point. Another favorite is always the character head popsicles. Okay, so Ninja Turtles, Batman, Spider-Man, always great choices and always in stock. And funny enough, all they do, if you've noticed, if you've bought these from the Ice Cream Man in the last 5 years, they will continually update the packaging to like whatever the most modern take on that superhero is. But if you unwrap it, it's still the same shape that it was from 1991. They have not changed the formula or the look of the actual head. And the reason you can tell that is the Ninja Turtles have changed in their depiction over time. Probably the most out of all the heroes. So if you get the new ones, it looks like the more modern ones, either from the Nickelodeon show or one of the movies. But if you open it, it's still the 1980s Turtles, Isaac. It's still the same popsicle that you ate when you were a child.
I mean, I can't argue with that, Brian. I suspect you're right. Why would they upgrade it?
Yeah. Were there any other favorite popsicles you had that I missed?
So this was in stores, possibly the Ice Cream Man too, but there was a Good Humor bar that was the eclair version. It had chocolate on the inside, a chocolate kind of outer side, and then even on top of that chocolate, there was like kind of a cookie crumble.
Oh,
and it was heavenly, Brian. I felt like I was like first class of the Titanic when I had that popsicle. Like I was like, oh my god, look, these peasants and they're like, twin pops.
Wow, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at this thing on Google. I've never had one of these.
Well, you're missing out there, buddy. Let's see what else was good. A Choco Taco, There's a pattern, I realize now.
Yeah. I think Isaac just wants chocolate.
Yeah, pretty much. There's various methods to get me chocolate. What else was good? Root beer pops, fudge pops. Fudgesicles.
Yeah.
Push pops are always good too, but they do get messy.
They get very messy if they melt. Yes.
As any mechanical method of a child eating ice cream would get messy.
Never ends well. Yeah. I will. Push-ups did have that softer ice cream, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was different.
Yeah, they were essentially giving you, I assume, a version of a sherbet.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, now I need some ice cream. So
yeah, I was about to say, we might do an ice cream podcast.
I believe I had ice cream at the Gundam Cafe. I will try to post a picture of it with this episode.
Was it matcha?
No, it was like fruity, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, because nothing against people that enjoy matcha. I just think we've reached critical mass on
Peak
matcha.
Yeah.
It's everywhere now. Like, I don't know what happened to the matcha harvest, how much of an excess there was, but oh my God, stop.
Hit the brakes on the matcha, people.
Yeah, it's become like the cranberry of matcha, where it's like going into all the juices.
Sure.
Well, Brian, I have, before my dessert, one final dish, Brian.
Okay.
A savory entree, Brian.
Ooh.
Just for our American friends and their American palates, Brian. This is a Bawa barbecue.
Ooh, I like it.
Ribs with a savory, sweet teriyaki headshot sauce, because it's prepared by Iron Chef Girin. You know, in that sauce, the high heat and the high alcohol, it goes straight to your head.
Ooh, oh, hey.
Zing. Low bridge. Kapow.
When they serve it, is the sauce served in a splatter pattern?
It'd be nice if they did. So they have like the ribs off to the side, right?
Yeah.
And then they put the white plate in front of you.
Yes.
And then like they carefully pour like a dollop of like the sauce itself. And then they just pick up the ribs and like slam it.
Yeah.
In the middle of the plate. And the sauce like does like the little starburst over the plate.
They should load it in one of those. Do you remember going to parties and getting the party poppers where you pull the string?
Yeah.
And it shoots? They should load the sauce in one of those. And when they serve your dish and then boom, they give you the headshot.
We put your sauce in, put the sauce in an explosive tube. You might want to cover your eyes. We're going to aim it at your plate, but you know, it could go anywhere.
And then for the few seconds, you smell both gunpowder and barbecue sauce.
Oh my God. That'd be great. I mean, ironically, Cassilia didn't use a gun when using a bullet. She used some type of beam weapon, but it's the same effect.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Brian. So there you go. You get your sweet, you get your teriyaki, you get your ribs, and you get it straight to your head.
That's perfect. The pun with a barbecue. I mean, that's an instant winner right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's also very American of you, by the way.
True. Although I guess in Gundam Land, Asia, which is where our second location will be, if not in Japan, we can switch to the short ribs.
Yeah.
You know, the little spare ribs and tips. They're so unique in Asian cuisine. Part of me wonders, where's the rest of the rib?
Where did it go?
What did you do to it? That was still meat. Oh, all right, Brian. I think it's time for your dessert, Brian.
All right, it's my final dessert, and Isaac has actually had this dish, just not in this shape. God. So this is Haro-shaped s'mores truffles.
Wow.
I've made this for Isaac before. He can attest. They are very delicious. They are incredibly rich. You can't eat too many, whether lest you not poop for a week. It's basically graham crackers crushed up with marshmallow cream, and then you pour chocolate on top of them, and you form them into little balls. You form them into balls, then you pour the chocolate on top, and then you salt it with like sea salt, like the big chunky sea salt. Now for here though, Isaac, we needed to make a few modifications to make Haro. We're gonna need to shape a few more like triangles or whatnot, maybe some circles with the graham crackers to stick them on to make it, make Haro's little feet, make Haro's little ears, and maybe his hands, whatever, depending on whatever, your favorite depiction of Haro is. Then you pour the chocolate on, get a nice smooth chocolate finish. And then while the chocolate is hot, that's when you can put on different pieces of Haro, maybe some red for his eyes or white for eyes.
Sure.
But the most important thing is you're going to have to use dyed chocolate. Okay, so if you want a green haro, we obviously need some green chocolate. That's maybe where you get the matcha coming in. Green haro can be matcha. You can have white haro, white chocolate. White chocolate could be the base for a lot of the Lacoste style haros because, she's got the very bright colors. She's got the blues, the yellows, the pinks. So as long as you have that white chocolate base, I think you can make the whole row of haros here. Like the world is your oyster. And It's just delicious. Those things are fantastic. They're very, like you said, addictive. And they're not hard to make. I think this is a very mass-producible dessert for something like Gundam Land. Or really anywhere that they're making this. They can make huge batches of it and they last for a very long time. So you don't have to worry about them going bad. These are good to go. You can sell them to go. These would be super popular.
I like that, Brian. It's a little snack you can carry around Gundam Land.
Yes.
And when served, maybe it can even go in like a little haro bag or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. You take it to go. It's a souvenir to go.
There you go. Man, that sounds decadent too. Like as far as I'm concerned, in terms of like richness, not a lot gets past chocolate.
No.
It's like just so rich and decadent. Man, I'm hungry now. I want chocolate now.
I'm excited to hear your dessert, which I assume is going to include chocolate, but maybe you'll surprise me.
Oh, Brian. Speaking of surprises, I've chosen the best chef for a surprise, Brian. This is from Iron Chef Dagwin, who knows all about being surprised.
He's had a long life to learn the best dessert recipes.
He sure has, Brian. And he prepares something special, Brian, for all our listener judges to decide today. Iron Chef Dagwin has prepared a banana yellow cannoli with little pistachio mousse crumbles and a single guazine raspberry in the path of the beam of the banana solar ray, Brian.
Oh, no.
The cannoli is the path of the beam itself, symbolizing his surprising end, and no one was more surprised than him. And it's banana flavored, colored in yellow, so that you're eating banana, possibly of a yellow custard, some type of vanilla as well in there, but primarily banana, Brian. Oh, Dagwin, he's ending us on a sweet note with some sweet cannoli. Little pistachio symbolizing the mousse, and one raspberry at the tip as his guazine flagship. The great Dagwin in the path of the cannoli beam.
Would you call this like the decadent Dagwin?
That'd be a great name for it.
What is that?
Decadent Dagwin surprised end.
This is a very ambitious dessert. What is the scale here? How big is this? Is this like a whole diorama or like what?
So I imagine it as a full-size cannoli, right? Which, as we all know, is that's somewhat of a nebulous term. It's not going to be big enough to be like that shareable, know, but it's definitely not going to be longer than like a Long John, that you get at like a donut shop. It'll be maybe like 2/3 of that, I want to say. So it's definitely a dessert for one in much of a way, and it's a cannoli. So the outer shell is going to be fried, and then internally that's where we have our banana yellow custard.
I mean, Isaac loves his cream fillings. That's all I gotta say.
I sure do, Brian. I like my cannoli, Brian. You should see, maybe the fans that go to Anime Expo will see me walking around eating cannoli.
You'll know me because I'll have a Zaku head on and I'll have a cannoli in my hand.
I'll have a box of cannoli. Each one of them will be shaped like a colony.
Drop the weapon, Zaku. It's not a weapon. It's a cannoli.
Yeah. I'm not going to drop them, but I'll eat them all.
I'm not dropping it. Can I just say, Dagwin looks like a man who's had a lot of cannolis in his life.
Brian, I think he might eat a different dessert each night.
Like if he gave me a cannoli recommendation, I would trust him.
He probably started eting more once Garma passed.
Absolutely.
Stress eating, and he didn't lose weight.
He was never getting out of that chair after Garma's death.
No. Oh man. Well, Dagwin, thanks a lot.
Oh, the decadent Dagwin. Wow, that would knock me out. I think that would do me in. I'd have to go to sleep.
It did Dagwin in for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Zing.
Well, listeners, that was your full course Iron Chef Gundam episode. I guess they can vote on which team produced the more decadent results. Yeah,
why not? Tell us who won, the Fetties and good guys, or the villainous space fascist Team Iron Chef Zeon. Who did it? What was your favorite dish on each side? What dish ideas do you have? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear the listeners give us their dishes. People got a lot of opinions in those comments, so I better hear. You guys better come in guns a-blazing.
Use your imagination Tell us, also, what Gundam character has prepared your dish? Oh, who's your Iron Chef?
Yeah, did we miss any Iron Chefs? Well, I'm really hungry now, Isaac. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go find some dessert.
I'm gonna go eat right now too, Brian. It's only 3 when we're recording this, but you know what? My stomach will not wait.
There's no time for cannolis. You can have cannolis anytime.
Exactly. I don't even think it's. I mean, inconceivably, you could have it, I guess, for breakfast.
Full disclosure, you should not have cannolis for breakfast.
What if you're a little Italian boy, right, listening to this podcast? You might want a cannoli for breakfast.
That little Italian boy is eating his cannoli right now during breakfast, and he just like gasped and he threw it down. He ran away.
The mean American said, "Put it down. Put that cannoli down."
It's also Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason.
He's our strict disciplinarian.
You're gonna have to work out like Arnold to work off everything we just described.
Yeah. Some of it would be good. He'd be happy for like the protein.
That's true. Yeah, he would like that. All right, listeners, let's hear your dishes and your Iron Chefs. And Isaac, take us away to the decadent Dagwin.
All right, listeners, before you go to sleep tonight, stand next to your bed, get on your knees, put your hands together, look up at the ceiling, and hail Iron Chef Gundam.
Good night, everybody.
Allez, cuisine!